the depths of the distant universe, there is a galaxy called the Glorious Galaxy, which was once the home of countless planets, prosperous, peaceful, and tranquil. Every planet in the galaxy shines with a unique light, jointly guarding the balance and harmony of the universe. However, one day, this peaceful starry sky was invaded by an evil force called the Shadow Legion. This legion was born from a cursed dark planet and vowed to devour all light and shroud the entire universe in endless darkness. The leader of the Shadow Legion is called the King of the Night. He is a ruthless ruler with a powerful power to control darkness. His goal is to completely destroy the Glorious Galaxy and let the evil forces run rampant in the universe. To achieve this goal, the King of the Night summoned the most brutal warriors in the galaxy to form an invincible dark army. The most important planet in the Glorious Galaxy is the Star of Hope, whose light can dispel darkness and protect the peace and tranquility of the entire galaxy. However, the King of the Night knew the power of hope, so he decided to capture the planet first. Once hope fell, the shining galaxy would lose its last line of defense, and darkness would completely devour all the light. On Hope, there lived a young and brave prince named Ryan. He was taught to defend light and justice since he was a child. His father, the Shining King, was a brave and fearless warrior who had led his army to repel foreign enemies many times. However, now that the Shining King was old and weak, he could no longer fight in person, and he could only entrust the responsibility of defending the planet to his son. Ryan, the Shining King, said to his son, "The power of the King of the Night is extremely strong, and we must unite all the planets to resist his attack. You must go to the neighboring planet alliance to win their support." Ryan nodded firmly, and then led his loyal followers, a witty and brave girl, Alyssa, and a powerful galaxy guardian, Otto, on a journey to find allies. They first came to the Star of Courage, where the inhabitants were known for their bravery and fearlessness. Ryan told them about the dangers facing the Star of Hope and asked them to join the ranks of resisting the Shadow Legion. The leader of the Star of Courage was a general named Cain. After listening to Ryan's request, he said firmly, "The light of the Star of Hope is the hope of all our planets. We will never stand idly by. The warriors of the Star of Courage will fight side by side with you." Next, Ryan went to the Star of Wisdom and the Star of Power, which have unparalleled wisdom and powerful combat power respectively. Talos, the elder of the Star of Wisdom, and Verna, the queen of the Star of Power, both agreed to join the alliance to jointly resist the evil forces of the King of the Night. When Ryan and his allies returned to the Star of Hope, the army of the Shadow Legion was approaching. The King of the Night stood on a huge battleship, looking down at the planet below, and his voice resounded through the universe like thunder. "Surrender, people of the Glorious Galaxy. You cannot resist the power of darkness, and resistance will only accelerate your demise." However, Ryan was not afraid. He stood at the highest point of the Hope Star, holding the ancestral Sword of Glory, and announced, "King of the Night, you may have a powerful dark power, but justice and light will never surrender. We will use our courage, wisdom, and strength to defend the peace of this starry sky." With Ryan's order, the interstellar war broke out. The warriors of the Courage Star charged forward and fought fiercely with the Shadow Legion. The elders of the Wisdom Star used their wisdom to lay many traps, making the Dark Army frightened step by step. The warriors of the Power Star wielded powerful weapons and destroyed the enemy's huge battleships. However, the power of the King of the Night was still very strong. He personally took action and had a fierce duel with Ryan. The dark sword of the Night King carried the destruction, casting a shadow over the entire battlefield. Although Ryan was brave, he gradually felt his strength consuming, and he had to find an opportunity to end the battle. Just when Ryan was about to be suppressed by the Night King, Alyssa suddenly rushed out from the flank, holding a holy light shield made by the King of Light, which could reflect any dark power. Alyssa stood in front of Ryan and blocked the Night King's fatal blow with her shield. At the same time, Otto launched a surprise attack from behind, smashing the Night King's warship with the hammer of the Power Star. All this happened in a flash, and the Night King's defense line was broken. Ryan seized this opportunity, gathered all his strength, swung the Sword of Light, and emitted a dazzling light, hitting the heart of the Night King. The Night King roared, and then his body began to collapse, turning into countless dark dust, and dissipated in the endless starry sky with the wind of the universe. With the disappearance of the Night King, the Shadow Legion gradually collapsed, the remaining dark forces were dispelled, and the glorious galaxy regained peace and light. The residents of Hope cheered and celebrated the victory, thanking Ryan and his companions for their heroic efforts. The glorious king was extremely proud to see that the alliance led by his son had achieved such a brilliant victory. He said to Ryan, "You not only defended Hope, but also protected the entire glorious galaxy. You showed the courage, wisdom, and strength required as a true leader." Ryan smiled and replied, "Father, I just did what I should do. The real heroes are those who are willing to stand up and fight for light." The victory of this interstellar war made all the residents of the glorious galaxy understand a truth. As long as they are united and brave, no matter how powerful the evil force is, it cannot defeat light and justice. This story has become a legend in the glorious galaxy, passed down from generation to generation, inspiring the residents of countless planets to bravely pursue justice and defend peace. Whenever night falls, the starlight in the Milky Way illuminates the entire universe, as if telling the story of the battle between light and darkness, and how the young prince and his companions protected this beautiful starry sky with courage and faith.